But
Alright.
alright, now we got another true god tier.
Yeah,
Mimic
dude.
tier.
I
The
think he's above. I think he's above Radon.
You think he's above Radon? Bro,
Yeah, I
bro,
think
fucking
so.
same, man.
Yeah.
Fucking same.
Alright, perfect.
Okay.
Alright, next. No.
He just doesn't even get a doesn't even get a word in on it. He's just like, all right,
I
sure.
don't even know what to say.
He is God.
All right, nah, okay, for real. Mimic tier is kind of hard to talk about though. Like, he's not like he's literally just, it's kind of hard because it's like, if we put him in Dung Lord, it's like we're essentially calling ourselves shit. Because he literally
Oh
is a
God.
mimic
For
of
real,
us. So it's like, I don't
I
know.
think he's mid.
He's
I
mid.
feel like
Yeah.
if I walked into the arena not knowing what to expect, and I saw that, and it's me with my own weapons, I feel like, oh God, I'd be scared. But at the same time, I feel like by the time you get to him, you already beat Radon, so you have to be somewhat leveled up, you know, like pretty highly to beat Radon, and then like this boss you can pretty much just easily cheese if you know the cheese.
Yeah, not only
From
that, but
yeah,
you can also bring in
know.
summons. You can also just bring in summons too.
yeah.
Yeah, we can get the demi boys, the fucking squad,
Demi-humans.
demi humans, the fucking Amazon workers to come in to help ship his
God.
ship his ass to Brazil, dude. That's literally fucking what their job is. But all right, nah, for
Yeah,
real.
I would say
mid. Yeah, mid's fine, but where in mid? I put him right here, but where do you guys think?
Honestly, I think he's below the skin, whatever that dude is called.
What, Magma?
No,
No,
the other one
dragon
knocked
skin.
Stella.
Oh,
Dragon
you think he's
skin. I think
below
he's
Nox?
yeah, but other than that, I don't care where he goes.
Damn,
Okay.
we're literally calling ourselves mid as fuck. But
Yeah.
alright, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But
Alright.
alright, next up we got is regional I don't even fucking know. Regional and
trees manager.
Regional ancestor spirit. Honestly, bro, I just want to put him in Dung
Yeah,
Lord. There's not much
for
to talk
real.
about.
Oh God, I see
I
the
think-
next one, and
think
I have
that
some
one-
strong hatred
I
towards
think
them.
I think the regal ancestor spirit should be above the other one,
Okay.
just because you have to beat Radon and the mimic to get to that one. So
Doesn't that mean though that it's more annoying to get to?
That's it. Yeah, it does. Well, yeah, that's a fair point.
Nah,
Like,
I mean, yeah,
alright,
fair.
never mind, revert the changes now.
Nah, yeah, because then you get to this one and you expect something different. I haven't gone to him yet for the footage for this video, so I don't remember exactly what he does, but I don't remember him doing anything special either. I think he literally is another deer boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, so honestly, man, yeah, you two brothers can stay down there. It's fine, you know.
I think the regal one has a cooler picture, so there's my argument.
Okay. Yeah,
It has a cooler
I can see
picture.
that.
It has cooler art they gave it. I like it better. Alright, next
Alright, these
dude,
little shits.
Zach, for you, one
Fuck 'em.
winged angel starts playing when you think of these guys, like Sephiroth's theme
I'm
from
so
FF7.
tired. I'm
Fucking-
tired. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, like you're just like, I'm done. I'm beaten. This game's gotten me. Nah, for
In
real
all
though.
seriousness, yeah.
Yeah, you're the expert here. Why don't you go? You're the expert here. What do you think?
Okay, so like getting to them, I mean they're underground. I don't know. I feel like the arena is cool. I will say that. And I don't know. The problem I have is with the fucking poison. Like, I feel like if it wasn't for the poison, I wouldn't mind them as much. But when there's two of them, like when the second one shows up and they start spitting poison and, you know, like they gang up on me, like, dude, I've tried fighting these guys with the Mimic gear fully upgraded, and sometimes I can do it, while other times I just get my ass kicked. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I've had such bad luck with these gargoyles that I hate them. Like, I have such a strong hatred towards them.
Ow! 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 What the hell is wrong with you?
Gee, sorry.
But besides that, like, I don't know what else to say. I mean, the actual boss fight itself, for me, I'd probably say it's in mid somewhere, but yeah, I don't know.
All right.
I've never gotten poisoned by these bosses. So
What?
I can't,
Oh, you're
I can't-
lucky.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you're
can't speak
fucking
on that bad.
lucky.
But I think their arena is one of the coolest. Like, there's a waterfall and like it's starry and like they fly down, and you get to do the coffin ride, bro. That's pretty sick as well. But the fight itself, it's definitely a pain. So it's definitely challenging, especially if you're doing both at once. But I think this is a boss you also have to beat Radon and the Mimic to get to. So it's like you're already going to be pretty leveled up. I would say at the top of mid would be a good spot.
Okay.
That's fair.
Or
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like another game that has like two bosses
Dark
that are
Souls
fighting you.
1.
Dark Souls. Yes.
Yeah.
That one.
Like compared, I haven't played that, but compared to like whatever boss that is, like which one do you think
Or
is
you can.
better?
Or, I mean, you could say the gargoyle fight in one, but like
That's what I was
will say-
thinking.
I will say, I think the gargoyles are cooler in Elden Ring. Like, definitely, like they're fucking huge, and they just have a much cooler design than in like Dark Souls 1. But Dark
Yeah.
Souls 1, like, I don't know, that one, it was pretty simple. I never really had problems, but for some reason, I struggled so much with these guys.
I think mid's alright. Mid, I think top of mid's cool. Like, personally, never really had as much problems. I think that's literally just a you thing, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've never had
There's
real...
gotta
You're
be other people
You're
out
just
there.
unlucky.
Hey,
No.
comment down. If
Yeah,
you made it this far in the video,
comment
comment down below if these two gargoyle fucks caused you as much trouble as Zach has, because he now has PTSD from these dudes.
I do, man.
Like, for
that
real.
and the next one we're gonna be talking about.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's
But,
not
I mean,
bad, man.
honestly, the one thing I do give him, though, is at least one gargoyle comes down to fuck with you before the second one comes down.
Yeah.
Because I think halfway through the first gargoyle, that's when the second one comes.
Yeah, and
So,
like I would
you know.
I would try to knock his health down as much as possible, but usually I would have to like back off to heal up or something, and then the other one would come in, and I'd be like, well, okay, time to get gangbanged.
Yeah. Alright. This next one we got... Now, I think this... I know we said it about Margit,
Okay.
about how they're, like, the difficulty turn in the game. I
Oh.
think this guy is the real, like, door stopper. Like, he's
Yeah.
the real one, at least in everyone's
Door
first play.
stopper.
Yeah, he's the real first one where, like, you try to go through, like... I don't know. He's like the security that stops you. Like, you know
Yeah.
when you buy something from Walmart and you're about to walk out, they're the receipt
Oh my
checkers before
God.
you get through the
Yeah.
doors, man.
I said, hold
Like,
up. Let me see that receipt.
yeah,
You
for
an
real.
Apple for a whole TV, 40-inch TV? I don't think so.
Yeah, the fire giant. Honestly,
The arena, dope. I think his
I
design
would
is dope.
say
He
his
flops down like a fucking
man.
baby sometimes. Like he
The
rolls
first-
around.
the first playthrough you have facing him, it's
Oh,
like
God.
his health is so big, you will have to learn every moveset.
Yeah,
Nearly.
dude,
I would say
biggest
nearly. You
health
might get
bar.
lucky dodging some stuff, but his phase 1, you have to like pretty much get down just to get to phase 2. But I would say pretty poggers, somewhere pretty poggers, just because it's not like you don't have to use a specific weapon. You can use whatever you want. You can
Also,
use any summons you have. And like his difficulty, like yeah, he's probably the hardest boss I had in my, or no, he wasn't. Well, you know, he's a like probably the first major door stopper for every player, I would
Yeah.
say. So
So
I would
you
say pretty
learn-
poggers.
so you learn of the NATO move.
yeah. If you get the weapon, yeah, to do the black
Like
fire
I think it's
tornado.
called like the Godskin
Skin
peeler.
peeler, yeah.
Oh my god, dude. That is the one reason why I can deal with him now. But before I knew of that weapon, it didn't matter what I used. I mean, to be fair, the weapon I most used during my first playthrough was the katanas, the Rivers of Blood. That was
Yeah.
probably one of my issues, but I mean, I tried other weapons, and yeah, his health bar is just massive and flops around like a fucking baby, like rolls around the arena.
Yeah,
That
bro.
shit does massive damage.
Fuck, literally, fucker, like,
Yeah.
cries like Caillou, bro, when he doesn't get his way, like, flopping
spews
around.
out. Oh, and also those orbs that follow you, like,
The
nowadays,
suns.
yeah, I'm like,
Oh.
man, they're pretty easy to avoid, but I remember before, I would get fucked over by those so many times.
Yeah.
But nowadays, now that I know what
heat-seeking suns, dude. That's what he
Yeah.
spawns in.
I can agree he's in poggers. He gave me so much trouble, but he is a really boss.
I'm never going to forget, probably not for a while, the day I actually did beat this dude, because it was the same day.
God.
It was the same
Oh.
day. I was at this guy for probably
Oh,
3
no.
hours. 3 hours trying to kill him.
Jesus.
And then I also got the news while I'm in the middle of doing this that Kevin Conroy died, and that wrecked me. That was like a double whammy,
That was
dude.
like-
That was
The
fucking
cherry on
awful.
top.
Yeah, bro, I remember I was like, dude, I give up. This fire giant it can just take my fucking character and just eat it. I don't give a shit. I was so done, dude. I was so tired. But yeah, I could say pretty poggers, because again, once you get past him, and then you do New Game Plus, or once you just learn his, like, I feel like you don't truly learn his moveset until New Game Plus, and even then, once you learn it, you kind of know what to do, and it's interesting, because he's the only boss, I feel like, where summons, and maybe even real players, don't actually affect this guy that much. Like, I
Yeah.
remember
Oh, yeah, 'cause
bringing in
real
summons.
players-
Yeah, real players fucking
it
double their health.
doubles- Yeah, doubles or triples his health when his health bar is already the highest out of anyone in the game.
Yeah, and I remember bringing the retail boys, demi-humans, and literally, I rocked them throughout my first playthrough. They usually put that work in, but when it came to the fucking fire giant, nope. The fire giant literally was the store manager, and he stomped on all my boys. So,
Yeah, dude.
yeah. So where would we want to put him in Pretty Poggers? I think above Renala is pretty fair.
Yeah, I think that's a good. It showed my mic like disconnect.
Zach, are you there?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Alright, Justin, you think you agree?
I think he's above market.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not more God. just above market.
Oh, more is this one the one right
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
Okay. I can agree. Yeah,
Alright.
that's fine. Is it you agree with that, Zach?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Now, next up we have is Moog the Omen. Now, Moog, don't get this confused with the Blood Omen. The Blood Omen's right
Yeah.
down here. This guy's the one you need to fight to get the Chaos ending. And I'm not gonna lie, I barely remember this dude. I don't think he's
Same.
that much. I don't think he's a problem. The Blood
Yeah.
Omen, that's another
Oh, yeah.
story, but at least Moog, this version of Moog, I think he's just okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would say average.
yeah.
Yeah. Alright, where were you put him in average then?
Maybe.
I kind of just want to put him like below God, like Godskin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
fine
good
with that.
spot for
Just
him.
because honestly, his arena kind of sucks. He's like in a stone cavern or some shit underground.
Also,
don't-
I hate trying to get to him.
Yeah, the well and
Oh,
the
yeah,
sewers
the
is
sewers.
again just like some of these other bosses. Getting to him
Those
was
are-
way worse than actually fighting him. But
like-
yeah.
I feel like I feel like just his health bar is a little big, which makes him difficult. But his moveset's not terrible. But I think that's a fair spot, for sure.
All right. Next up we have is Commander Neil or Nile. I don't know. Commander.
Better take out the minions before you even try to fight him.
True, his minions do make him annoying. Honestly,
Yeah.
personally, this boss has always been kind of rough with me. He always gets his
Yeah.
peg leg out and just fucking Ramsey me with it. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. I remember I always get fucked
Oh
with
yeah,
this
no,
dude.
I think there's like some frost attacks that he also does, and I think that used to screw me over.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't think he's like bad. Like I think he would go in average. At least
average.
in my opinion. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think he's like he looks pretty like basic, like his design isn't really that cool and the arena is okay. Like I just feel like all around he's just like average. Like
Yeah.
everything about him.
Yeah.
Now where would he go in that?
Do you have any
I think
thoughts?
he's in like
Okay.
I think he's in the same boat as like Mini Moog.
Okay.
Moog. So before or after
Yeah.
Mini Moog? I kind of want to put him after just because Moog
yeah,
has a second
just-
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just 'cause of the
Okay.
minions.
That's fine right there.
Yeah,
I
he's
can
kind of
agree.
he's whatever. He's not awful, but he's not easy. He's kind of forgettable. Especially
Yeah.
especially I kind of feel like you have to almost go out of your way to fight him cuz let's be honest here, he's not the reason why you're fighting him. The reason why you're fighting him is a
Oh,
boss
yeah.
we're about to talk about here in a minute.
Mhm.
So I mean, but he's all right.
Yeah.
Now next one we got is
Okay.
Loretta, Knight of the Hail Tree. Yeah, Knight of the Hail Tree. This is the real version of this Knight over. And honestly, not much of a difference I've ever noticed with the boss. This boss has always been pretty easy to me. It has, at this point in the game, I feel like you've ran across so many tree sentinels. It's not even a problem, and her magic attacks aren't even that advanced.
Is it bad for me to say my first playthrough I did struggle?
I mean, no. I mean, it's different for everyone.
It's
'Cause-
the same as the ghost one. It just has like more magic, more. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. More magic attacks, and I think they're bigger. They do more damage.
Yeah.
I feel like personally, somewhere in average. I don't know. That might just be me, but
I was for me I was gonna say mid. I mean, I do like how the arena is much bigger than the other one, so it gives you more space to move around.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, it's almost too big in my opinion,
Yeah.
but I mean, it gives you plenty of space to run around. And like I said, at least for me, my first playthrough, she had a little bit of a challenge.
I
So,
think I think mid's alright.
It's alright.
I'd say like if it is
maybe a
in mid, I'd put it below like I'd put it like around the gargoyles or the dragon skin.
yeah,
Alright.
that's what I was
Which one?
thinking.
Which one would you guys rather fight
I
though?
remember
Knight Loretta or the
I
Estella?
remember Loretta more
I think
than
Knight Loretta, yeah.
Then I guess Knight
yeah,
Loretta's
right
going
there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's how I kinda think. I'm like, well, I'd rather
Alright.
fight this one or the other one. Oh my god, okay. Next one we got
God
next
tier.
Alright.
Alright. This one boss I
No
think almost
shenanigans.
this one boss I think almost broke the internet. Like people were freaking the fuck out
Yeah.
claiming she was the hardest boss in the game. And to be fair, Melania. Oh yeah, it's just Shardbearer Melania. Melania is probably one of the toughest bosses in the game.
Yes.
Oh
my god.
I feel like those
getting
solely
to her.
yeah, getting to her is also much of a
I
hassle.
feel like it's worth it though.
I mean, yeah, her boss
Definitely.
arena is pretty cool. I like it kind of reminds me of the Soul of Cinder with the flowers and everything.
Yeah.
It is really cool. Her rot can be pretty annoying, especially because she can heal with it. Her first phase is not that bad, I feel like, as long as you know
The
what
main
you're
thing's
doing.
the waterfowl like dance move that she does, cause that like, I mean, I've seen people like dodge it before, but dude, I don't know, I could never dodge it. Like I tried and
Yeah.
like
It's
really
in
tough.
one fight, like phase 1 and phase 2 beating her, I feel like you're gonna have to dodge the waterfall dance like at least over 10 times. Probably like 10 to 15.
I
So
feel
good
like
luck.
if you're lucky, if you can deplete her health bar quick enough, then
Yeah.
at least from my experience, I noticed that you can make it to where she only does the dance like maybe twice, but even just the couple times that she does it in the first phase, like if you get hit with every single swing, you're fucked. Like there ain't no coming back from that one.
And every hit she does, like, gives her health
Restore.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah,
dude.
you kind of have to play her perfectly. Like, there's really no way of getting around it. And I think because of that, I think that's what's caused so many people so many problems with her. Just because, like, it's just, because it's already bad enough that you have to dodge a majority of her attacks. Because, yeah, like, her first phase, she has, like, that one attack where she continuously slices and dices, and you can if she hits you once with that thing, there is no way you're fucking getting out of it, and it's almost an insta kill with most times she uses it, unless if your health is like extremely like maxed out.
Gigantic Metamorphosis.
Yeah, and then the waterfall dance, yeah, it's also like a one-hit kill. Most of her attacks literally shred through your health, and then she gains health. So it's one of those things
Yeah.
where, unless if you're bringing in, like, I don't know, if you're cheesing it by bringing in a friend, or even, like, a mimic, like the mimic summon, or if you're just
Solo
yeah, or you're just the solo guy who's just that confident to take her down, then yeah, bro, she fucking, I don't know, man. She remind me of a gold digger, because all she's doing is just draining my health, just like how she drains my wallet. I don't know. I don't know why I felt like I wanted to say that. I don't know. I'm cheesy as
Yeah.
fuck. All right.
It's all good.
Now the question is, which one is better?
Oh,
I think this is a
man.
harder question. Which one's better?
I think this is a hot take. All right, think of like the hottest take. This is the hotter than hottest take. I think Radon is better
Okay.
because, okay, if you take out the Waterfell dance from Melania, she's like relatively easy. I mean, most of her attacks, it's just that one move I feel like that is the deal breaker. But I think for Dawn, like his whole character and I don't know his storyline, but I feel like his storyline around him is like he's a solid character, like a perfect boss. But like, I mean, I don't care. Either one is deserved.
No,
They're
I
both
kind
like
of
really good bosses.
I can agree with that. Just because for one, Radon isn't a hassle to get to. You just have to get to Caelid, and while Caelid is an annoying area of the map, you can easily just get on Torrent and just keep riding to the castle.
Alright, time to rank the areas. No.
Yeah. Next video, we're gonna rank all the Elden Ring areas. Fucking Moisty Mire, fucking S tier. I think I'll put Blaine County in D tier. Fucking.
Yes.
No, seriously. I think, I don't know. Yeah, Radon's not annoying to get to, and also, again, it's the only boss that lets you summon in like 6 different people in at once, when usually you can only have a max of like 3.
And not only that, but I think you can summon in patches, and it's funny because like he just runs away.
Yeah, like you
like-
summon in, he's like, alright, I'm fucking out. I didn't sign up for this shit.
I feel like if you did like, I think how you're supposed to do it, like even if you just go straight to Radon and fight him, you can still spawn in everyone. But I feel like everyone that you summon, like is it Alex the Great Jar and
Oh
like
my god.
Patches, Alexander, and there's the Wolf Dude. Like all of them have quests, so you like, if you really wanted to, I feel like the lore is you do their quests and they get on your side, and then they help you fight this like supposed, you know, super soldier Radon. And I think it's like a really cool. I don't know the lore, but I feel like it's like a really cool lore background for him compared to just like, yeah, go here, fight this one dude, get a medallion, get this other medallion, and then torture yourself trying to get to Melania.
Yeah, like get through the entire fucking tree just to get to her at the bottom. It's like, it's a cool boss, but yeah, I feel like it's much more of a hassle and a kind of like an out of your way thing to get to her than it is for Radon. So yeah, I would say that's what Radon probably is better at than her. But also, can we just say one more thing before we continue? That horse, that Radon's riding on, that horse deserves all the W's in the world, dude. I feel so bad for that horse, man. He has not been given his carrot today. He deserves all the carrots in the fucking barrel. Fucking, I don't know. He's on half a heart right now. But alright, yeah. So next up we got is we got the Godskin duo. Oh man.
I was wondering what that picture was.
Yeah, it's the Godskin duo.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, you can go first, Justin. You can go first.
Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I can speak of the majority of 99.9% of people that have played Elden Ring and got to this boss. It is a pain, dude.
It is a pain.
Without sleep pots, good luck, because you're pretty much fighting an average boss, Godskin Noble, plus his teammate, which is another dude. And I feel like just the fact that it's a duo fight, and granted you can kill off like one or the other, but they're both going to be throwing their like fireballs or whatever and doing huge damage. And there is a summon that you can use, which is an absolute massive help, but even he gets kind of shredded, and your summons get shredded to these bosses. And I feel like it's a very high-level, challenging boss to beat. Unless you bring in sleep pots, you know. I mean, obviously, there's things you can do to help out beat different bosses. So I feel like sleep pots being a thing definitely helps out with this boss fight.
Yeah, not only that, but these guys are somehow fast as hell. The one, again, turns into a
He's
goddamn bowling ball, while the other one stretches like a thing of taffy, fucking flinging towards you. Like, literally,
Yeah,
like, I don't
dude.
even know how. Yeah, and then it sucks because once you take one out, yeah, you get to fight the other, but then they just respawn and come back. For whatever
Yeah.
reason, they just come
Multiple
back.
times.
Yeah, I don't even know why. And you want to know something I just now realized, Zach? I feel like this is a worse version. I'm just now thinking of this. This is a worse version of the
Ornstein and
yeah, Ornstein and Smog
know-
from the first
yeah,
Dark
beca-
Souls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
This is
So
a
I
worse
think-
version of it.
Yeah, I think they took inspiration because you got the fat one and you got the tall, skinny one.
You got the fat one and the skinny one, so it's
Yeah.
Ornstein and Smog. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, I don't think I've had much trouble with these guys, but they definitely are more annoying than difficult. I feel like, especially if you're trying to do it by yourself.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
these guys
Yeah.
can fucking fuck your day up pretty bad. Especially because the one has the peeler, so he can do the black fire tornado move and just wipe your health off the map. Like it's actually awful. Like, so I don't know. I don't care. I would say probably like average, honestly.
Average?
Yeah,
Like
And then
top of average.
top of that, above Rykard.
That I don't know. I think he's definitely above Golden Godfrey though.
I would
I kind of want to say yeah,
guys
just
can
because
decide.
I kind of want to say yeah, just because the duo, you don't. It's not like it's kind of a gimmick fight. Because Rykard's a gimmick because you have to use the weapon, but at least with the duo, you can use whatever weapons you want.
Yeah.
Unlike
Yeah.
Rykard, where you have to use the serpent spear. So
Yeah.
I would say above.
True.
I would say top of average.
Alright, that's fine.
Now
Moving on to my daddy.
I'm on to probably my PTSD fucking
Okay.
boss, honestly.
Alright.
This guy has caused me so much pain. I think I've lost some of my hair to this dude. No joke. Like, I have a bald spot, and it's literally just titled
Oh my
Malekith on it.
God.
Oh, Your Highness, I'm sure it's not that noticeable.
Oh my god.
Yeah, literally, I now have to wear hats for the rest of my life.
I've lost hair because of this boss.
I've lost my hair.
I-
The
It-
stress levels.
Oh my
this
God.
guy can literally just... I don't even know.
I love Malekith though, dude.
Yeah, Malekith, I
Like-
do like him, but he's the one boss that literally grabbed onto me and never let me go. Like, he, at least for me, he fucked me up so many times.
For me, I think like when you first like during his first phase, that's
Oh.
whatever. Like I don't really care much for the first phase, but it's when like his true form, like Malekith, comes out to play. That's when I find it to be like really cool
Bussin'.
because he fucking jumps around and
Does
with
like
his
fucking
sword-
triple flips and
Yeah,
like
he-
jumps
it
on
sends
pillars
out, like-
and
Yeah, sends out like the fucking like blood arcs or whatever, and they like drain your health. Like they actually drop your max health down when you get hit. So you gotta be careful, try to dodge, but also like, yeah, he's very mobile, and also I think his design's cool, and the reward, like, I don't know. I think the reward's also pretty good from it. So I don't know. He's definitely a challenge, but I think he's awesome.
honestly, bro, he kind of reminds me of fucking Yoda.
Oh
Like
my
in his
God.
second phase. I don't know if
His
any of
gray
you
hairs.
I don't know if any of you've seen Attack of the Clones, but at the end, Yoda gets in a fight with Count Dooku, and he takes like his robe off, gets his lightsaber out, and he like starts jumping on pillars, trying to slice
God.
at him, like just
Oh
being
my
mobile.
God.
I just now thought of it. He straight up. I'm gonna have to put that in the video now. I'm gonna just put like Malekith's face
Clip
over
of it.
Yoda. Yeah, and just fucking put like, I don't know, a picture of like one of us, I guess Dooku, getting fucked up from Yoda. Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't know. The
I
fuck.
think from a design standpoint, I think it's one of my favorite, one of the coolest bosses in the game. I think his first phase,
Agreed.
his
Yeah.
first phase is whatever, but then his like phase transition is like, surprise, I'm actually, an S tier boss. But
Oh.
I think his rewards are probably one of like the best in the game. Same with like his armor set is
Yeah, dude.
like pretty poggers, but if I had to place him, I think I would put him at God tier or
Okay.
the top of poggers.
I would say
Okay.
I would agree with bottom of God tier.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, we can put he
Malikith
does
is getting some fucking love
because
around here.
this guy literally, as much as he caused me to cry,
Yeah.
he is like the only boss in Elden Ring I think that's actually made me depressed. Unlike these guys.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm not lying, dude. All I felt was my soul was drained. I've had
Oh,
very few
man.
moments in Souls games where I feel utter defeat.
Oh.
This guy is the one that made me hit that low point.
Yeah.
But alright, next up we have is the literal Street Fighter
Bruh.
character of the game. Fucking
My-
it literally is
My PTSD.
literally
Holy.
the Zax's is the gargoyles, mine's is Malekith, yours is literally what the fuck's his name? Lokes? Or a Lokes
Godfrey,
warrior?
and then
I still don't know
Godfrey
how
and
to
then
say.
Horalu in phase 2.
Yeah. This guy, I swear, every time he grabs someone, I just think he's like a Tekken or Street Fighter character. It's
Oh,
so-
yeah,
like
dude.
once you see him actually, either if it's you or your friend, once he grabs someone, you know it's fucking over. Like before it even finishes. But yeah,
He's pretty poggers.
okay. Since you've had the most experience with him, Justin, you want to go first?
Oh god. Yeah, I think his rewards are all right. I don't like his like his slam reward, but his axe is pretty sick. But fighting him hard stopped me for like months, so I didn't even want to get on Elden Ring and beat this boss because I knew I would have to like go through so much pain to beat him. But his first phase is easy once you know what you're doing, and then he does a mini phase transition in his phase 1 with like the mega stomps. So then it's like, okay, now I gotta worry about that. I gotta roll every stomp he does, and then once you get to phase 2, it's like a whole different boss. He drops his axe, the weapon he's supposed to beat you with, and then he's like, nah, I'm gonna kill you barehanded, bro. And he like takes off his clothes, very masculinity, and then like, I don't know, it's a whole different boss in Horalu phase.
Yeah.
And he also does another upgrade in his second phase where he does the stomp thing again. You have to dodge every stomp.
Yeah, bro.
So, I'd say poggers, absolutely.
Okay, now the question is, yeah, dude, because his stomp attack always fucked me up. Like, no joke, his stomp attack would always, like, even though I would I would think I dodge at the right moment, it would always, like, I don't know, I would always get hit by it. It's funny, because the first time I went up against him, my first playthrough, I think it took me, like, 2 tries and I got him. But then on New Game Plus playthroughs, oh, dude, he fucked me up really bad. Like, I actually felt the wrath of him. I mean, Zach, is there anything you want to say about him before we rank him?
I don't really have too much to add, I guess.
Okay.
But he is cool.
So
I mean...
where would we want to put him then? What are we feeling, boys?
Well, definitely, I would say pretty poggers.
Yeah.
Not sure.
I'm not gonna cap. I probably would put him at the top of pretty poggers. I think he probably, I don't know, like comparing him to the rest of these fights, he's the most difficult. I feel like even on multiple playthroughs, I still get fucked by him. And he also, I think, has the probably like almost a more wild second phase transition than fucking Godric. Because Godric, I mean, he gets a dragon arm, which is cool. But like this dude literally just says fuck it. He rips the shirt off. He's just jack as fuck, and he's like, I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, it's like he literally says, I'm gonna kill you with my bare hands. Instead of becoming less confident, he becomes more confident.
Yeah.
And, like, it's just like, damn, bro. So, I don't know. I would say probably the top of Pretty Poggers.
I think that's
Alright.
fair. Yeah.
Then next up we got is Moog the Blood
Oh
Omen.
my
Now, this
God.
dude, I think he's a more annoying version of Melania. Straight up, he's just a more annoying version. I don't know. It doesn't help that he's a recycled boss. Whether you can argue which one's 1.0 and fucking 2.0, I don't care. But he's literally almost like a fucking worse version of Melania with how he can regenerate almost all of his health, like halfway through the fight.
Oh.
Yeah, and also his blood attacks are deadly as shit.
Yeah, dude. It fucks you up, but
I
do think his arena is dope.
Yeah. His like surrounding area.
Yeah, so I don't know, the boss fight itself, it gave me some problems, like when he would fucking like do the blood shit, because I felt like if you didn't do enough damage to him, like if you didn't try putting a stop to him, then he would just insta kill you. Which was it was annoying, but like I felt like he wasn't too difficult, especially compared to some of the other bosses. Like he gave me a few problems, but I'd probably like I would say he's in like average.
Yeah, I definitely think I think he's probably better than the other Moog, but
Oh, yeah.
not by much though. I don't really care where in average we put
I
him.
think, me personally, I'd probably put him like above the wolf.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that's fair.
Alright, y'all got anything to add?
I think he's above Gold Godfrey, but other than
Okay.
that, I mean, I think I think he gave me some problems in like new games, but the first playthrough, I think he's just like a lot weaker. But yeah, other than his like him healing himself going into phase 2, like that's like 3 full flasks you need to use to heal, so it's like kind of more annoying than it is hard. So I feel like somewhere around there is fair.
I can agree with above Godric, Godfrey, whatever the fuck this guy's name is, I forgot. I always get their names confused. Yeah, I can kind of see that just because it's like, wow, I can almost see it with Rykard too. I feel like the thing about Moog is like he's borderline just annoying to fight more than he is fun and challenging. So I can totally see him, like, I can totally see an argument on him just being just a fucking awful boss, but I don't know. I think I may have had trouble with him a little bit, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm fine with putting him here. If, Zach, if you're fine, we can just leave him here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Alright, then yeah, he deserves like their average. I mean, he's also a boss you kind of have to go out of your way to do. Too. Like, there's really no... Does he even give you good rewards? I don't even know.
He actually does. He gives you like his staff.
Yeah, that shit can be good.
I think he's on like around the same level as Rykard, because Rykard gives you his sword, which is like really good.
Yeah, that's my build, bro.
But yeah, I think Rykard is a little cooler than Moog. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, now we got a
guys,
boss to talk
guys,
about next.
We are on almost the final stretch of bosses, and believe it or not, we've been recording now for an hour and 40 minutes. Almost 2
Oh my
hours.
God,
Almost 2
dude.
hours of
What
this
the
ranking.
hell?
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
This took way longer than I thought it would. I'm genuinely surprised, but I've been enjoying it so far. And that reminds me, if any of you people still watching, if you enjoy this, then please let us know. And maybe we will rank all of the Elden Ring areas. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know if I'll keep that in the video. Anyways, yeah, no. Next boss we got is... What's this guy's
This is
name?
Straight God tier.
Elamar of the
Briar.
Briar. Yeah, Elamar of the
Yeah,
Briar.
dude, straight God tier, man.
Are you serious?
I
I don't know.
No.
I
Oh,
don't
No.
know. I've
He
only
is
fought
weak
this
as
boss.
fuck.
Yeah, I think his sword is dope though. Like it is
Yeah.
cool, but I think he's mid. I'm sorry. Maybe
Yeah,
average.
no,
I think he could be average or mid.
For me.
Because the
I was-
area he's in, it's kind of like I've only gotten to him like I think once. Like one time I just somehow found him, but I'd have to like look up a video to try to find him.
Yeah,
again,
he
for
doesn't
real.
really like stand out
He-
either to me.
He's kind of like, what the hell is this guy's name in? Leonine? Miss
Spicy
Begone?
Yeah.
bitch.
He's kind of almost the same in my mind, because when you look at the map, he's in a castle to, like, kind of like, but, like,
Yeah.
under a bridge to get to the Volcano Manor, so he's kind of, again, out of your way to fight him, and again, I don't really, I mean, I think you might get his weapon, but I never used it, so yeah, he's kind of, like, almost out of your way just to fight. It's just, man,
Yeah.
a lot of these, doing this tier list made me realize, a lot of these bosses, you kind of have to go out of your way just to fight, if we're being honest. Like, it's kind of like, I feel like From Software had cool ideas with some of these bosses, but they're like, shit, where do we put them? And it's like, let's just put them in these random areas, and since they have achievements attached to them, players who at least care would go after these guys. Or maybe some of them you will just find by yourself, since a lot of these markers may pique interest to people. I don't know, but honestly, I could probably put him in average or mid. I don't really care. He's never given me too much trouble. I don't really care. Just wherever you guys want to put him. Mid. What do you think, Dustin?
I think right above Leonine, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think mid.
Is he
Yeah.
above? Is he above the gargoyles though, or is he below?
Nah, I
Below,
think he's
below.
Below?
Oh,
How
yeah.
below is Knight Loretta top
I
of this
think-
dude?
I think
I
below, maybe above Mimic.
Yeah.
Above? Damn, dude, this guy's getting shafted on right now.
I
Y'all
think the
hate this
dragon
dude.
skin-
Hey,
That's
he's
cool.
not in Dung Lord with the tree
Like-
spirits.
I think if I went up against him or the dragon skin would like whoop my booty cheeks like 5 times over before that dude could kill me.
I mean, yeah, if we're being
Yeah.
honest, yeah. I mean, to be
Yeah,
fair.
dude.
If I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even fight this game till after I beat the game, because I didn't even find his location. Like, so yeah, by the
Yeah.
time I went to him,
The
he's just, like, nothing.
only reason I don't put him in average like above Leonine is because of his location. Like Leonine's like right in Limgrave, you can on horse take 2 minutes to go beat him. But this guy you first have to get like all the way up to Volcano Manor pretty much, and it's like way more of a hassle. So I feel like he's almost worse in that sense.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
the area.
Pretty forgettable. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, dude.
That's fine. Alright. I can't believe an actual wolf is above this man. I don't know why. I'm looking at this list and I'm like, damn, this wolf is really above
He's a
ourselves, this knight, and like, I don't know. Just, I don't know. This list. I really hope people aren't gonna watch this video and just be like, damn, these guys have shit takes. Like, they're just like, damn, this is a shit video. Nah, it will be fine. But, anyways, on to the next one. The next one is Lich Dragon, Fortisax? Lich Dragon Fortisax?
Yeah,
Is this the
yeah.
one? Is this the one that you have to fight with the Bed Maiden? Or
Yes.
Mhm.
okay, I was getting that confused with the
Yeah.
other one. This guy also has never given me trouble, and since these next two are dragons, dragons aren't. Unfortunately, dragons are really overused in Elden Ring. They're not really special.
Yeah.
Like, they have much more of a unique visual design, but even then, since I think this guy is way weaker than the next one,
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure.
he's also so big that I feel like you can just whack at him, like, right under his stomach, and just literally just kill him. Like,
Tickle his toenails.
not only that, but again, you kind of
I
have to go out of your way to fucking fight
I
him.
think
Absolutely,
you need
yeah.
to go more out of your way than the other dragon.
Yeah, and also you can get locked out of it, because if you kill the Bed Maiden, I'm pretty sure you can't even get to the boss unless you do New Game Plus. So it's like, you can easily mess it up if you make the wrong decision.
Yeah,
Yeah.
also I feel like you gotta go through the hassle of going like all the way through that underground section, and honestly, I don't really feel like the fight is a good payoff for taking the time to do all that.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
I honestly, not gonna lie, I kind of want to put this dragon in, like, mid. Personally, I think this dragon's kind of just whatever.
I think he's yeah.
I
Like
think
just the amount of way you have to go out of your way to get to him is like
no way.
not
dude.
worth it. He's such a cool boss as well, but he's just in the like it's too far out of the way. But I think mid is fair.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
I
So-
think I would say mid, but honestly for me I want to say either above the gargoyles or like right after the gargoyles. Like I think he's still like maybe high up in mid.
Yeah.
I would say
think,
below the gargoyles, just because the gargoyles, there's two of them, and it is more challenging because with the poison. While the
Yeah.
dragon, you can kind of just stick under him and just whack at him. And I don't
Yeah.
think really. Also, not only that, but I literally think Fia's champions and going through the upside down tower to get the item is way more difficult than actually fighting that dragon.
Yeah.
So I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, all right. We all agree with that
Alright.
section. All right. Yeah. Then I guess we're moving on to the next one. Next one we have
God
is
tier.
Dragon Lord
Classic
Plasdusex.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I still can't pronounce his name, but that's alright.
Honestly, I could agree between Pretty Poggers or God tier. I actually really do like this boss. I
Yes.
think he looks really fucking
For
cool.
sure.
And the reward is amazing.
What's the reward again?
The fucking like lightning strikes, the red lightning strikes. Oh my
Lightning
god.
strikes or his like Godzilla beams.
The only thing I will say is you can't bring in friends with this fight. If we try doing that with someone, and you cannot bring friends in with the fight. I guess that's the
Yeah.
only real
Yeah.
negative if you like bringing in friends. Besides that, I mean, shit, you can still. He's pretty fucking tough too. He's way tougher than the
Yeah.
other dragon.
For sure, dude.
Yeah.
The arena is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it's also funny how, like, you gotta, like, it's not too bad. Like, you don't have to go that far out of your way because you're already in the area if you're trying to make your way towards the end of the game. And, like,
Yeah.
it's pretty easy to get to, but I think it's funny how, like, you gotta, like, lay down, in order to, like, I don't even know what you do, I guess, like,
You lay down, the
fucking-
tornado just takes you away like Dorothy, bro.
yeah.
You get fucking picked
like-
up.
Yeah, but I think the boss, I don't know, dude. Yeah, comparing it to the other dragon, it is 100 times better.
I think out of all dragons in the game, this is the hardest and coolest dragon.
I kind of
Like,
want to put
yeah.
him in God tier. I'm
Same,
not gonna
dude.
cap.
Same.
Yeah, the last dragon Fortisax is cool and all, but his area sucks and he only has one head. Like,
Hmm.
I mean, he's a pretty average dragon fight. Fortisax is, But Plesidusek kind of like switches the table up on you and is like, he has 2 heads, a lot of different lightning attacks. He teleports and he like flies down and does various attacks. So it's like it's a really good switch up for a dragon fight, and I actually quite like it.
Yeah, you want to know something crazy? I kind of want to put him above Melania, but I want to put him below Malekith. Like, that's just where my...
Either
Which
one
is
or the
so
other.
weird. I don't care, though. We can... Where do you guys want to put him, then, in the God tier? The bottom?
I think definitely in God tier. Honestly, I think above Malekith.
Yeah, just because Malekith's
Okay.
first phase is kind of whatever. Like, he's literally just a hood. He's literally the
Yeah.
Hunchback of Notre Dame in his first fucking phase with that hood. Like, he literally is,
Yeah.
like, just... He's throwing rocks
Like,
at you and shit. And the arena is kind of
Malekith-
whatever, too.
Malekith, you can kind of script, like, going into his phase 2, he always does the same, like, moves. So, I feel like you can almost, like, schedule his fight and predict what he's gonna do, as Placidusax could, like, you know, do anything at any time. I know once you get his health down to a certain amount, he will, like, teleport or do, like, the dragon beam attack, like the yellow Godzilla beams. But, I mean, yeah, I think he's above Malekith.
Alright.
Yeah, alright, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fair. Alright, now we got, honestly, I don't even know. Estelle.
Anal beads.
Anal beads. Anal beads. I mean, you're not wrong.
Back of the anal, man.
Honestly, man, you have to beat this guy before getting Ronnie's ending. And if I'm being honest, again, I kind of feel like you have to go... It's for Ronnie's ending, but I kind of almost feel like you're going out of your way just to fight this dude.
I only fought
Yeah.
him once.
Yeah, and you can also fight him again in, like, a different arena, like, in the snow
Yeah.
area. Like, there's
Yeah.
another version of him, so he's not unique. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to put him at the top of Dunglord. I actually really don't like this fight that much.
I kind of still want to say mid just because I think his design, like, I think he looks decent, and also, like, from what I remember, his arena looks pretty cool. So,
He's
like,
kind of at the same level of, like, I wouldn't say he's as cool as, like, Fortisax for sure, but I think he's cooler than the Magma Worm.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of
like
want above Mimic tier. That's kind of
could see
where I'm
that.
feeling.
Yeah.
I'm kind of feeling this right now. We could put him above Elamar or Elamar,
yeah,
but
Yeah.
which one do you guys want to do between these
I would
two?
put
I
him
think-
above.
Above
Elamar.
Elamar, or whatever.
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, because again, Estelle, I mean,
Alright.
there are some attacks Estelle can do. Like, he can definitely throw you in the air, like with the anti-gravity thing. That can
Yeah.
fuck with you. That's the only attack I remember. His arena sucks too. It's literally just a cave. It's nothing insanely cool. I don't know. Yeah, so I mean, it's what, and also story prevalence. I mean, we haven't really talked about story with the past characters, but I mean,
I don't
this
think
guy,
has
he kind of,
any.
yeah, he feels so random. Like, I look at this design and I just think gross. Like, I don't know, whoever at From Software made this thing, I'm sorry, but this thing is fucking disgusting to look at. I get a headache. I don't know, but alright, boys, we're here. We're at the final
boss.
the final
Damn.
boss. It only took us an hour and 55 minutes to get
So-
here.
Are we
And-
including Radagon?
So, I think what we should do, since this tier list didn't want to add Radagon as its own thing, there was no tier, just for anyone who's still watching, I tried looking for tier lists that were just the main bosses or bosses with achievements, and for some reason, there was no tier list I could find that had Radagon and Elden Beast by themselves. So, I guess Elden Beast is supposed to represent the final boss, because technically you have to fight Radagon and then Elden Beast to beat the game.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say we can rank Radagon and Elden Beast like separately, but then we can say, actually, okay, let's put both of their fights back to back together as one. Should we put them as one thing first, or should we talk about Radagon and Elden Beast separately and then combine them?
We'll just talk about, I would say talk about it how it is, because if someone's going to be playing the game, you can't fight like one or the other. Like, you're
Yeah.
going to have to do them back to back.
So, Radagon to me, the first half of the fight, Radagon, I would say is pretty poggers, right?
Oh, yeah.
Radagon is actually, I would say, a pretty cool...
gets you high.
Yeah, the final battle, that fucking shit slaps hard. Like,
yeah, man.
I don't know, Radagon is really tough, especially, like, I don't know, he seems really aggressive, but I feel like you can definitely get his moves down. I mean, I don't know, just for Radagon, I would probably put, pretty poggers, but I don't know, there's not really that much I would say about him. Like, he's pretty cool.
Wait, dumb question, but is Radagon a he? Wait, I thought we had this discussion before.
As far as I know, I forgot what the queen's name
did
is.
You say like they merged?
Yeah, they share bodies. Yeah,
Okay,
Radagon
so
and the
it's a
queen.
he-she.
Yeah, essentially yes. Yes, they switch on the fly if they want to.
They.
But yeah, no, Radagon. I don't know. What do you guys think of Radagon, or at least the first phase of the fight?
Awesome. Dude, if Radagon was like on their own, I would probably have them either like top of Pretty Poggers or like somewhere in God tier. Like, I really like Radagon.
I think he's cooler than Horalu, in my opinion. Might not be as hard as Horalu, but I think the fact that he doesn't talk adds like a whole nother layer of like, I don't know, mysteriousness, and also like, I think it's just a well-designed first phase of that boss. So I think I would put Radagon by himself like in the top of Pretty Poggers.
Yeah, also I think it's cool how like you're entering like the Erdtree and like the arena that you're on, like the platform that you're on, and I don't know, dude, yeah, the move that he does. I will say though, there's one move, I think it's like one of the slam attacks, and dude, it fucking drops the frame rate.
Yeah, he shakes the world up.
This dude is so
cool,
powerful.
It drops the frame rates.
Yeah.
So cool. Console feels like it's about to explode in
man.
fucking runes. But yeah, and then the Elden Beast fight. I'm not gonna lie, I would put the Elden Beast fight. I would put it in mid, at least for me. Yeah.
I think I would put in average, but yeah, mainly it's just because the fact that it's fucking marathon, but like for me, I think the boss design is awesome, and also the arena is so cool. Like,
yeah, the arena is cool. The Elden Beast itself, it looks cool, but all of its attacks are basically projectiles. So it's mainly just running, and then he constantly teleports, which, if you had Torrent, it wouldn't be so bad. But since Torrent, you can't use Torrent in this fight, you have to run.
Even in solo.
Yeah, and literally, this was the only fight where I literally had to go out of my way to, like, get, like, I think they're called pickles or something, to increase my stamina regain. Literally, I did not do that with any other fight. I don't know, I think the fact that he teleports constantly, his attacks are just projectiles, and you can't use Torrent, kind of leaves him as mid. If you get used Torrent, I would probably say average, but yeah, no, I think this final boss kind of gets ruined because of that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Elden Beast by himself, I think I would put him, like, maybe above Gold Godfrey.
Yeah.
Like, definitely average, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where would you guys want to put them, though, as a group? Because I feel like it has an amazing first
As a
act, but the
group.
second half is just... I guess the first time experiencing it, seeing the Elden Beast, you're like, what the fuck? Especially when you kill the Elden Beast, instead of it saying, like, foe slain or something, it says God is, like, God is killed or some shit. Like, it says God is slain, and I think that shit's cool. But besides that, yeah, I don't know. Where you guys want to put them as a group?
I think pretty poggers.
Yeah.
Okay, I wear him pretty poggers. I can probably say definitely above Renala. Maybe even, I don't know, actually. Where would you guys want to put them?
Honestly, I don't know.
Because I'm trying to think, because it's like, are they better than the Fire Giant? I guess. Are they better than Margit or Margot? Whatever. I mean, I guess. I don't know about the top two, though.
I think maybe above Godric.
Above Godric?
Yeah.
Alright, you guys want to do that?
That's, yep.
Yeah.
Final
Alright.
decision.
It's like,
there we go.
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
my god, it's
Alright.
completed.
Gentlemen, this is our tier list. It's sad the only two in the Dung Lord category are the Ancestor Spirits. I mean, did you guys think we did a pretty good job? I think we did a pretty good job. I think this is a pretty accurate list. I think this list is pretty good. I'm actually surprised with how many mid and average bosses there are. Just because it's like, I guess my memory gets so, like, filled up with the pretty poggers and the god tier bosses that I forgot that more than half the bosses are kind of whatever.
I feel like also because we've all played the game for, like, multiple runs and many, many, many runs and hours. Like, I think if we based it off of our first and only run, like our very first run, most of the bosses we would probably rank higher. Like, oh my god, that boss was insane, dude. But like, because we kind of gotten used to the game, we know everything about the bosses, so it's like we're really cracking down on what's wrong with them.
True.
Yeah, like,
Oh
honestly,
my god.
I don't know. I think it really depends on... like... It's so weird, because obviously, if you've played the Souls games before, there are some bosses in here where you kind of already know what to expect. Because again, if you played the other Souls games, you know Rykard is like, Rykard is literally just the gimmick fight. Like, from Yorm from 3. The Godskin duo is the Moged Smog from... Oh, Ornstein Smog, my bad, from Dark Souls. Like, you kind of get... But, if you're a newcomer, you kind of, like, go into this game not knowing what to expect. So I feel like that can definitely alter the way you view the bosses. But I think for us, for people who have... Because I've played Souls games before Elden Ring, but you two, this was your first Souls game. So I think as a group, I think we did a pretty good job, like, ranking these guys. Yeah, but, yeah, no, I guess that's really it. I mean, shit, we fucking did it. Wow, it took us 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Nice.
This is going to be one hell of a video to edit. Like, most of it, obviously I'm going to leave in, but, like, I'm obviously going to, like, I don't know, add some stuff. But, yeah, no, I don't know. I guess with that being said, if anybody's still watching this, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was us ranking all the Elden Ring bosses, and if you want to see us rank anything else, let us know. It can be another Souls game, or it can be, honestly, almost, I guess, anything. It doesn't really matter. Again, we've had a ton, as you can tell, we have put a ton of hours and a ton of, like, I don't know, game time into Elden Ring, so it's a game we're all very knowledgeable about, and something we all really enjoy. So, I guess with that being said, do you gentlemen have anything you want to say before we end this?
let us know what you think. If there's any areas you think we missed, or I guess any future content you want to see, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, and I guess one last thing I want to say is Patches should have been on this list. He is the
Oh
best
my
fucking.
God.
He's the best boss
He
in
is
Elden
the
Ring,
best
hands
tier.
fucking down. I would fuck Patches.